Quite the attire on the Pistons as they made their way through the tunnel earlier. They're geared up to give their fans a big treat here at home tonight. Downtown Detroit shining brightly tonight. What a look at the Motor City from just across the river. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the 76ers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Detroit, just need to take it a game at a time.
And checking out Detroit, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for the Pistons, Josh Jackson out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Diallo in at small forward. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Milton. Stolen by Joseph. Now Detroit moving it up. Joseph leading the charge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
Free throw good, Joseph.
Yeah, you can just see it in Corey Joseph. He loves to hoop. I mean, he's a talented offensive player who also gets after it on defense.
And he makes both free throws. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Here's Jackson. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. It's good.
Hey, major props to Josh Jackson. Made an intelligent play there, has a good feel for when his guys have a clean look.
Here's Milton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Down low, here's Diallo. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. Dave, what'd you find out?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those 2 things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thank you, David. Here's Joseph after Ben Simmons' bucket. Here's Jackson. Green with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Portis, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. The free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
Here's Bay. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Curry with him. Picked up by Joseph. Stolen by Joseph. Passes it to Bay. Back to Joseph. To the inside. Stewart misses. 34 seconds left in the first. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington, and the shot goes in from Embiid.
Boy, Embiid wants to own the inside on both sides of the floor. He is a force in the paint and relishes hitting those boards.
Ellington kicks to Joseph. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Portis. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers on top, up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Here is Ellington. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Portis. Actually out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Embiid, and it's Korkmaz in at the 3. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Joseph looking over the floor. Pass to Bay. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Pistons trail by 9. Grant outside. The pass to Jackson. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Moves back up. Pass to Stewart. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's Portis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Jackson has the open look, and it's off from three-point range. 76ers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Green against Grant. Green passes to Milton. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Grant. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
55 seconds left in the first half. Diallo the pass to Plumlee. Kicks it to Jackson. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Man, right away, straight line to the basket. Josh Jackson, unbelievable speed.
Milton, the shot from the low post is good. Milton's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Stewart passes to Grant. Inside. And Stewart gets it to go.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
The 76ers leading by 11. Milton with it. Second chance shot. Harris passes to Green. Stolen by Grant. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. He can't get that one. And we finished one half of basketball. 76ers lead by 11. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They controlled the second quarter for the most part, and they were able to grow their lead to 11 at halftime. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
The presence of Joel Embiid overpowering. Plays physical, doesn't back down from anyone. He really brings an edge to this team.
And Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
They aren't playing tight enough defense. That's pretty clear. There needs to be a lot better communication. Guys are playing defense on an island a lot of times, and that's getting them burned.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Jeremy Grant is out there with Diallo. Then there's Plumlee. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Jackson in a 2-guard. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. In close, he hits it. Jackson's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Detroit.
And when he's this close to the bucket, he's dangerous. You've got to find a way to keep Jackson away from the goal.
And they double up Simmons. He dishes it to Green. Milton the pass to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Over Joseph. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Detroit gets called for the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Simmons. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And Simmons drops them both.
I like his even-keeled demeanor, guys. You look at Ben Simmons, never too high or too low. He's got a quiet confidence about him that bodes well for his future.
Now here's Joseph. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Bay. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two. Bay's got his first bucket in this one. The 76ers leading by 9. Passes it to Embiid. Here's Simmons. Stolen by Joseph. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Curry's checked in for Harris. And, well, Detroit shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Joseph, the pass to Grant. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Embiid inside, covered by Okafor. Now Detroit moving it up. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bay's got his second bucket of the night.
Corey Joseph is reliable when it comes to sharing the basketball, and he knows it's his job to involve his teammates.
Here's Simmons. Yes, that goes in. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Outside, Joseph. Pass to Grant. Over Maxey. No good from Grant.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Curry finds Simmons. Shoots over Grant. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Curry. And it's an 8-point 76ers lead. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. There's the pass to Bay. It's deflected. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Grant. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
That free throw good from Korkmaz. Jackson looking around. Pass to Plumlee. Will it go? Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The 76ers leading by 11 on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Simmons. Harris is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Green, and it's Milton in at the shooting guard. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Here's Jackson. And there's the feed to Joseph. And at the top of the key, Diallo. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Milton finds Harris over Stewart, and the basket by Harris. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Harris, guys. I mean, all he needs is a little separation, and he's good to go.
Outside Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
That's good from Jackson.
You know, when I saw Jackson back in college, I thought he was the best two-way player in the country. I mean, he's athletic, he's confident, he's aggressive. Man, he plays with the verve that you like to see a guy play with.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Simmons. Portis, the bounce pass. Pass to Simmons. Over Joseph, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the 76ers lead by 13. Outside Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
Outstanding concentration from Jackson there. I mean, so good at getting into the defense and knocking down these hard-to-make shots.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Milton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 13. 1:43 left in the game. Grant, he's checked in for Plumlee. .143 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Jackson. He gets it in there. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter. And here is Simmons, stolen by Joseph. Now Detroit moving it up. Misses the 3. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Shoots from 12. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 13. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pistons. Oh, that's blocked. But they get it back. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the 76ers.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And with a solid strategy, building on that first win in the season series, they rack up another W to make it 2-0 with just one left this year against the Pistons.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ben Simmons.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Shooting for Detroit, down on the floor.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Now, here's Maxey. Left side, Scott. Over Cook. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.